Wait for me. Thank you.
I believe I can fly. That's all you get. Unless you want to join Team I Believe I Can Fly. And then maybe you'll get more one day.
I believe I can touch the sky. Okay, Space Jam's throwback. Let's go ahead and explain that whole ordeal. So, this video is for our YouTube like normal. However, we have decided that we are ready to start our team. So, we have been dubbed Air Jordan, unfortunately, but we have embraced it because my name is Erin.
My name's Jordan.
So, we are Air Jordan. Like the basketball shoes or something. So, we thought of Space Jam. We love Shaq, especially in that Genie movie.
It's
Kazam!
It's more like Michael Jordan.
In Space Jam?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Please don't disown me from the 90s club. Anyway, we believe we can fly because our new team name is I Believe I Can Fly because we are Air Jordan and you should get down with it. So, this video is mostly for our team, but we're also posting it on YouTube because we never know who wants to maybe join our team. We are LuLaRoe 502, and we have been consultants for approximately
a month and a half?
Has it been a whole month and a half?
Well, since we onboarded, since we got our inventory, it's been less than a month.
Yeah, less than a month. So we have done about 4 in-person parties, 4 or 5 social media, whether that's Periscope or Facebook. We have completely made back our initial investment, but have reinvested that, saving some of it for taxes and going back into inventory. We're super excited about the deliveries we're going to be getting on Thursday and next week because they are leggings and those are our favorites.
We can't wait.
So, this video is all about how to get you started. We have taken some questions from our Facebook, some questions that we remember having as we were onboarding, and we're going to answer them all for you here.
Maybe a little lengthy, so bear with us, but
Right.
We'll try to get through them as efficiently as possible. Okay, so we had a question on how do you get started. It's a pretty broad question. Really, the first step is to decide why you want to do LuLaRoe. It's a different why for everyone, and that's what makes it so great, is really deciding for you how it can affect you personally, maybe how it'll affect your family, and just deciding what is LuLaRoe going to mean to you. We have said in previous videos that we do want to pay off some student loans. We did want to spend some more time together as best friends, but really, to us, it was about doing something for ourselves, starting from absolutely nothing and making it into something great. Every day we see our hard work paying off, and that is so rewarding and so fulfilling. And we set our own hours, and if it means staying up late, we do it because we are getting so much fulfillment and joy out of just being partners and seeing this business grow and getting to know people on a one-on-one level because of the LuLaRoe name.
And I think there's something to be said for being women and being entrepreneurs too. It makes me super proud to be a multifaceted member of society. Like, I have my 9-to-5 job. I contribute in what I think is a fairly altruistic way. I work for a nonprofit, but there's this other side of me that wants to contribute in more than one way. So this is a perfect outlet, I think, for both of us.
So after you've named your why, then we really look at who do you want to be your sponsor? Do you want someone that's going to guide you, someone that's going to be there to lead you, show you through all of the steps of the process, and really somebody that's going to mesh well with you? You need somebody that's going to be supportive and be able to see maybe where you're struggling and be able to talk you through those instances, celebrate your successes with you, also share their failures with you. It's not always greener on the other side. You're gonna have your bumps, we're going to have our bumps, and we want to share our bumps with you so that it may not be the same bump for you, or we can talk you through a bump because of something we've experienced. And that's really what being a sponsor is. So pick a sponsor wisely. And once you've done that, then you're ready to onboard. And basically all you need to onboard is it's fairly simple. You need a voided check to sign
for direct deposit.
Yeah, for direct deposit appointment. To sign the contract, the policies and procedures document.
Which is pretty straightforward. I had my super smart guru husband read through it, and there's nothing offensive in there. It basically states that you're going to stick to the LuLaRoe brand, that you will follow all the LuLaRoe policies, including pricing, and that you will rely on your sponsor and your upline for advice and for guidance.
Yeah. And then after that, you kind of fill out what inventory you want. If you don't know exactly, that's fine. That's also what your sponsor's for. But you can change up until the minute you make your onboarding phone call with them. So don't stress over that part. And anyone is willing to talk you through that.
Yeah, so one of the questions that we got is, how large is this company currently? That's a difficult question to answer because size is hard to quantify. However, the numerics that we have are that the company is 3 years old. They had a huge growth spurt right when we onboarded, which was over kind of the holidays into January. So the latest number that we've received as far as consultants is 7,500. Which shot up really quickly over that time period. And then currently, as of a week ago, there were 6,500 consultants waiting to onboard. So that's how many people are excited about this company and who are seeing it do good work in their communities and who can see the potential for its influence in their lives. So joining that queue is only sending your vote of confidence for how it's going to influence your life for the better.
Right. And one of the great parts about this movement is we are so looking forward to having other people join us in our community because it's not huge where we live. And you may not know this about LuLaRoe, but most consultants don't carry the same stuff. So we are excited.
In fact, you can.
Right. Yeah. So we're excited to have people to be able to refer people to, especially if they're on our team. So that's one thing that's really exciting about this movement.
Yeah, I want to make a note about that. Something that we didn't know initially when we heard about LuLaRoe is that the way that inventory works is that you order sizes only. You get whatever prints and colors, solids, patterns, whatever LuLaRoe decides to send you, which is a huge advantage. At first, that sounds a little bit alarming because you don't have a whole lot of control over what you are tasked to sell. But the great news is that it's not necessarily in your taste, but not all your customers are going to have your taste. And I kid you not, some of the things that we have received in our boxes and thought, oh my gosh, we're going to have to deeply discount this, or we're going to have to sell this really hard. Absolutely the first things to go. So it's just a testament that our taste doesn't dictate the world's, and that everybody gets a fair shot, really, because we could have our LuLaRoe business 4 houses down from somebody else's. We have completely different inventory. Therefore, we are encouraging our customers to shop both places to enrich both of our small businesses. So it's actually pretty brilliant.
Right. And as far as startup fees go, that's another question we receive quite often. And it really depends on what inventory you choose to start with. We actually, when we decided to go with LuLaRoe, they were offering packages. And we're really not sure how long the packages are going to last. It was a plan to try to help get a few more consultants onboarded a little more quickly. But we chose ours was about 3,800, 40.
We each did 22, so it was 4,400.
Yeah. So, and that got us 330 pieces to start. And then we quickly...
30 free on top of that.
Right. And then we quickly added on some more pieces. to grow our inventory. We're trying to reinvest all of our profits right now to get our inventory up between 750 and 800 pieces. So we are not taking a paycheck yet because as of day 10 or 11, we had made back that $4,400 in sales, but we've totally turned it back into inventory to grow our inventory.
Along with saving for taxes. So if you want type A sponsors who are going to cover all the bases as far as logistics and following the rules on being a business and following IRS tax rules, we're your gals. You're not going to cross any lines here because we have checked all our boxes, dotted all our I's, crossed all our T's. We have always been sort of the type A students, and we live our lives that way. So you can depend on us to make sure that you are kosher with all of the technicalities of being a business owner.
Yeah. But yeah, so it really depends on how much you want to spend to get your inventory rolling. But as far as that goes, a lot of sponsors or consultants we know have applied for a 0% credit card that lasts them for between 6 and 9 months. And we can promise you wholeheartedly, if that you pledge yourself to this company, you will have no problem paying that back and without the interest, because like we said, in 11 days, we made our initial inventory back.
Some people take out loans. Some people use their own personal savings. There are a lot of ways. So just get in touch with us. If the very last straw in not becoming a consultant is that initial inventory. Another factor is that the onboarding process is taking longer than usual right now. So in fact, you have up to months to gather that savings to put the down payment on really an investment in your future and how much that's going to pay back in the long run. So another question that we got is monthly quotas. There, in fact, are none. We are not required to sell a certain amount of pieces or turn over a certain amount of profit. We are completely in control of that process. This month alone, let's see, we started in March.
Yeah, our first sale was March 10th.
And we have purchased, just in the last week, we have purchased 100 pieces?
More than that. Yeah, about
More
150.
Yeah, so it's completely up to you and how quickly or slowly you want to build your inventory. But just suffice to say, we've done it. We have more than enough money in the bank to do that. And we're more than looking forward to...
We're talking about our next order.
Exactly. I mean, it really just rolls from the point that you get your initial inventory and you start growing your group organically. We cannot stress that enough. We heard that a lot when we were beginning about this whole not being... I was worried about being pushy. Right. You know, direct sales to me means talking about your business when...
all the time.
Yes, when you're in personal settings. That is not what it's about. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how many times people have asked me about it. I have not had to start the conversation, but people are so enthusiastic about the clothes we sell that they're excited to buy them. They're excited to share it with their friends. They're excited to have a party. And that's why we're making this video tonight, is because I feel like we've hit this tipping point where it's not that we're not trying, but it's like the clothes sell themselves.
Right.
It's effortless for us right now. It's so exciting.
And it's fun. Like, we're really enjoying it. And we said when it doesn't become fun anymore, then we're going to get out of it. But it is so much fun right now. I mean, we are so enjoying it. And that's the best part about it. I wear my clothes out and all my family and friends are like, oh my goodness, you have on another LuLaRoe piece. It's so fabulous. Like, it's so fun. Like, I love
when
getting
people
all the
ask
compliments.
you about your clothes. It's really easy to say, actually, I sell these. If you would like one, I have one in stock. In fact, I have 8 in your size, and I'd love to bring them to the next time I see you. So, quick question about general pricing guidelines. There are such a thing as minimum advertised pricing. So the very least you can sell them is according to the LuLaRoe rules. However, those prices are not exorbitantly high. And you can, as a consultant, decide when you're going to do promotions like free shipping, or as long as you don't post it publicly, you can do a
$5
giveaway,
off, $10 off.
for keeping people engaged on your page, that sort of thing.
And
So,
you can even do things like Starbucks gift card giveaways, like
that have nothing to do with your, yeah.
So, all about keeping people engaged.
The biggest benefit for us so far, that's really hard. I would say knowing that I'm contributing to something bigger than my day-to-day.
Yeah.
I feel really empowered, really connected. I feel like I am communicating on a different level and enriching the rest of my professional life by making out calendars and plans, and I just feel really entrepreneurial and really empowered.
I have to say, I just love, it's not a personal benefit, I guess, but I so love when we have a girl come out of the bathroom or the dressing room with something on that they feel beautiful in. It literally makes my day and night, because I know how I feel when I try something on and just feel so fabulous in it. And that is really what we're all about: positive body image, positive self-worth. And that's what we really strive. So when somebody walks out and just feels great in a piece of clothing, that's all we really want. And that, to me, is a benefit in itself, because I have so much reassurance from that.
Yeah. So if you are thinking about getting started, here are the list of resources that you can count on. 1, your sponsor, whoever that is. Whether you don't have somebody in mind for a sponsor and you want to contact us, we'd absolutely love that. If you have somebody in mind for a sponsor, make sure that you do a personal chat with them to see the sorts of resources that they provide. 2 is your upline. Your sponsor has sponsors and sponsors above them. So that group imparts you with sometimes up to years worth of knowledge. And they have all kinds of groups and Facebook chats and places that you can ask your very detailed questions, specific places for your tax questions. They have multi-consultant sales sometimes, so that, you know, if you need a boost or you're looking for a different experimental way to get pop-ups online, that's another resource for you. And then the last one that I wanted to mention is the back office, Audrey itself, which is provided by LuLaRoe, completely free. Oh, another thing that comes with your initial order is a whole box.
So fun.
Yeah, that comes with a beautiful planner.
It's a Lily planner, essentially. It's great.
Comparable to Erin Condren.
Yeah.
I mean, it is gorgeous. Shopping bags, the product guide, all sorts of assets. And then there are PDF and online assets that you can use. Everything that you see us post on our Facebook is either a LuLaRoe asset that was made by the LuLaRoe branding, or something that I've created on an app and modified a little bit just to customize it. So know that is all there for you for support.
Yeah, so if you have any more questions, we'd love to answer them. We're huge on giving back what we've received, and I can't tell you how much time we have spent researching this company and investing in this company, but we've received so much from it by seeing other women's posts and, you know, communicating with them and receiving positive feedback and stuff like that from them. So we are all about doing that for you. So if you have any questions, sponsor related, not sponsor related at all, please feel free to reach out to us, because we are more than happy to talk to you, more than happy to answer any questions you might have. We are open books, because we believe that this company is made for you to be successful, and we want every person to be successful. So like I said, any questions, feel free just to reach out to us.
And I think I might do a little bit of a spontaneous challenge, if you will. We started out this video talking about the why. And if you are thinking about joining LuLaRoe, we want to hear your why. I mean, we are constantly inspired by the people around us who either are potential consultants already in the queue, hugely successful as trainers in LuLaRoe, please reach out to us and just share your why. And
We'd love to hear it.
we want to hear from you, and we would love for you to join in this wonderful community. So thank you for bearing through this extra long video as far as our videos usually go. So
have a wonderful evening to us. So
yes. Much love.
Yeah.
All the best. Bye.